Hey, what's up guys? Clack here, and Merry Christmas and Hanukkah, out with another video. So today I'm going to be doing a 3v3 guide a bit differently than I usually do, so go ahead and let me know what you think after the video. In these games I'll be running FLS, which is absolutely amazing comp, and I totally recommend you try it. It has solid peels and the damage is through the roof, so go ahead and try it. For the first game we'll be facing Elemental Shaman, Affliction Warlock, and Mistweaver Monk. For this, you really just want to hit anyone you can that's in a good position for you and bad for them. And you really want to put most of your kicks into the lock or LE to control their damage and the pressure. And of course you can kick the monk for kill opportunities only. That's what I recommend for this. So at the start I hit the shaman because he's rushing towards us, and it looks like he starts his DC too for a little bit. So Shaman pulls back, so I decided to go Warlock because he's in a good position.
Stranded in the open.
As you can see, we have so much pressure that the Warlock decides to pour back, and because of this, my team decides to move up to continue our pressure. Again, hit anyone who's in the best spot for you.
Staring down the barrel, waiting for the final gates to open.
As you see here, the Elemental Shaman is going to cast Ice Fury. I kick it, he's going to cast Hex, and I'm going to maim it. That's a strat a lot of Elemental Shamans try to do. They make you kick their Elemental Tree so that they can get a free Hex, but as you see, I stunned it, so you got to be quick on your feet to be able to think of other ways to stop it. I main the monk right here because I see we have a lot of pressure, so I want to get him as much CC as I can. This is the time where you can put your kicks into the monk and everything. I noticed the monk is like 2 feet away from me and he's really low, so that makes him really juicy and makes it really good for me to swap him, so I decided to do that. Instead of chasing, I noticed the Shaman's right behind me, LOS from his healer, so I decided to swap him, and that's GG. Next game we're facing Mistweaver Monk, Rep Paladin, and Arms Warrior, and here it's kind of like the last comp. You pretty much can go anyone who's in a good position. If a healer pushes up, you can go ahead and hit on him, but a lot of times you're going to be on the melee. I noticed the monk coming in CC our healer, so I put him in a bash and he ends up trinketing, and he does end up getting the CC anyways. So what you want to try to do is preemptively main, be waiting for that trinket. I didn't expect it right there because he sat bash so long. Again, instead of chasing the monk, I decided to hit whatever I can. Warrior pops defensive cooldowns, so I go ahead and hop the heals to try to stop the heals as much as I can. So I have no more stuns or kicks for the monk, so I get all my bleeds and there's nothing more I can do to him, so I decide to hop off. And the warrior ends up dying because of lack of heals because I was on the monk. For the next comp, we're facing God comp with a Resto Druid, and this is actually a very solid comp. Here, the main kill target should be Shadow Priest and Druid, but if the mage is up in front and getting polys off, you can swap them. The main thing here though is to be watching out for the mage's polys and the Resto Druid's clones. Try to kick them as best as you can, and try to hit anything that you can. I know the mage is in front of our face, but we're not doing too much damage, so I decided to hop on someone else. Since Druid is one of our main kill targets, I decide to hop onto him, and he goes in bear form, and I know exactly he's going to try to bash me, so you're going to want to try to stun him first so that he can't. I start to take the big damage here, so I have to pop both my walls. And I see Druid pop Tranquility and jump down, and I still have Incarn, so I decide to go him. And again, he ends up going bear form, so I know he's going to stun me, so I stun him first. And I pretty much know I'm going to get bashed right after that, but I have Trinket, so I do use it. And I end up chasing Druid because there is no one else to hit, and he's super low right now. For next game, we face Affliction Warlock, Disc Priest, and Feral. This team is actually a rank 1 team. It's Danny Phantom and Dippin' Dots, but I have no idea who the Feral is. And here, pretty much everyone's going to be kill target, but the main one, the big one, is going to have to be Feral. Therefore, I pumps Incarn, so I put him in the bash, and he ends up trinketing, so I decide to sit bear form. I'm trying to not pump my wall as much as I can. And as you see, my team is starting to take big damage, so I try to peel as much as I can and play as defensive as I can.
I'm so in love with you.
And I notice their healer is separated from their DPS with full dots, so I decide to hop onto him. And again, I get feared off, and the priest ends up getting away, so there's no point to even chase him. And Lord and behold, here comes the Feral at low health. It's pretty much screaming at you to swap him. Feral ends up getting pain suppression, and what you should do is swap off to pretty much make it so that pain suppression is useless. And the priest ends up having nothing else, no peels for him, and he ends up dying. Alright guys, that's it for this video. I hope you have a great holiday, and please make sure to hit that like and subscribe button and check out my other videos. And again, I was thinking about streaming, but let me know what you guys think about that. Now get out there and pwn some nubs.